What's up, everybody? Hey, I hope everybody's staying cool. In our area, Northern California, it is getting hot. It is hot, hot, hot. It's June, July, coming around the corner. Temperatures up here in Northern California, believe it or not, go way up to the triple digits. 104 today. 104. Luckily for this Cascadia, the AC works, and right now the APU's working, but I just noticed that I have a regen light on, so hopefully it doesn't kick out on me tonight, and I can regen this APU tomorrow while I'm out on road. So please stay cool, drink fluids, stay hydrated, everything else. We don't want anybody passing out, getting delirious. What I'm going to talk about tonight is the Walmart Safe Driving Program. Not every company has a safe driving program to recognize the drivers that are operating and driving safely every day. Safely, and this means without a preventable incident or accident. There's going to be those occasions where there's an accident on the road and ricochet comes your direction and you didn't do anything wrong. You won't get charged with the accident for that. But if you hit something, especially a stationary item, or you veer off because you're distracted, you're not paying attention, those would be considered preventable, that the driver should have been able to prevent that from happening, either by getting out and doing a 360-degree walk around prior to backing, or swinging wider so they didn't hit a stationary item or didn't get that close to begin with. So I just want to kind of talk about the Walmart Safe Driving Program. For every driver, each quarter, when the driver goes incident free, that was preventable, they will get a cash bonus. Me being new, I'm not sure what that bonus will be for me, but I'm hearing it's around $750. I don't know, and there's talk about increasing that bonus as well. And you do the math, $750 times 4 is what, $2,900 extra dollars, $2,900 extra dollars a year on top of your annual salary. On top of that, when you go each quarter without an accident or incident that is preventable, then you also earn a safety day. The safety day is just what it is. It's a day off with pay that you can schedule to take off. You can put it with your vacation. You can add all 4 of them together and take a full week. Just add one more PTO day on there. But that will be paid out based on your ADP, or average daily pay. Your average daily pay is based on how you work. So a new driver walking in the door, basically everybody tells me, oh, your ADP is $240 per day or $24 an hour. Basically, I've already increased that. I'm over the 300 mark already per day. There's drivers that are over $400 a day. Some days I have a $400 day. Some days, $450. But other days it's $310, $320. So you take the average of those and you figure out your average daily pay. So again, that's a good incentive. So if you're thinking about coming to Walmart, the Safe Driver Program, getting quarterly bonuses and a day off with pay. Now, that's 4 days. 4 days. A new driver like myself also gets, after 1 year, 21 PTO days. So that's 25 days that I could take off with pay for vacation, sick, whatever, PTO days. 25. 5 weeks. 5 weeks, year 1. Hey, how many companies out there are offering 5 weeks potentially of pay in the first year? not too many. And each year it goes up and up and up. So there's different progressions, and as you go up, you'll get into a different progression and you'll get more days. So you're not stuck with just the 21 days. It goes up and up and up. There's a progression. I also want to talk about the drivers you see, or maybe you haven't seen, or maybe you will see now that I mentioned it, that on the side of the Walmart tractor on both sides is a star. That star means that they've reached a special achievement here at Walmart. And it's directly reflected to what I just talked about, which is the Safe Driving program. So once you reach 500,000 miles of safe driving, you can earn the right to have a star put on your tractor. Then there's the $1,000,000-mile, 1.5 million, 2 million, 3 million mile drivers that are out there. There was a program, and I've heard that they've kind of put a stop to it right now, that they're not going to be offering that, but the 3 million mile drivers, if you ever see a blue Walmart tractor, those tractors will have the star on it, and it has 3 million miles of safe driving. Now that tractor, maybe not the tractor, but the driver behind the wheel has over 3 million safe driving miles. That is huge. It's huge. On top of that, each of those achievements, you get a bonus as well. So, and I don't know what that bonus is. I'm a new rookie driver for Walmart, so I'm trying to find out as much information. If I find out, I'll leave it in the comments below to kind of give you guys an idea. But it is a bonus. But take a look for those tractors with the stars on them. Those are our recognized safe driving awards, and those guys or girls have been driving for Walmart for substantially a good number of years. I just kind of want to break it down. I kind of did the math on this, right? So if you average 1,500 miles each week, and I'm not taking into account for weeks off, I'm just saying 52 weeks at 1,500 miles a week, that's going to give you 78,000 miles in a year. In order to get that 500,000 miles, you're going to have to drive safe for 6.41 years in order to earn that 500,000 miles. A million, that at 1,500 miles a week, that's 12.82 years. 2 million miles, 25.64 years. And for 3 million, it's 38.46 years in order to earn 3 million safe driving miles. So 1,500 miles a week, it seems really low, and it can be. It just depends on what you're doing, and are you delivering locally? Are you doing more long haul? Are you in a different region that you don't have to deal with passes that take 2-3 hours to get across the pass just to get to the DC, but don't equate to a lot of miles? From here, from Sacramento to McCarran, Nevada, is about 145 miles. So you do that back and forth, that's 290. And then you go to a store, you might get, 350, 400 miles in a day. So a person averaging 2,000, or a driver averaging 2,000 miles a week for 52 weeks in a year is 104,000 miles. To reach that 500K milestone is 4.8 years. The 1 million milestone, 9.6861 years. The 2 million is 19 years, and the 3 million is almost 29 years of safe driving with no incidents. The 3 million guys, the drivers you see in that blue tractor possibly, or a tractor that maybe is white that has a star that says 3 million miles now, they might have been doing 2,500 miles in a week, and at 52 weeks, that's 130,000 miles in a year. That's a lot of miles. Imagine putting 130,000 miles on your personal vehicle each year. Do you do that? Some people do. Some people drive a lot to commute to work, not to commute to work. COVID kind of cut down on some of that, but at 130,000 miles in a year, it would take 3.84 years to get the 500K. The million miles would take 7.69. 2 million miles would be 15 years, and the 3 million would be 23 years. So you can see that some of these guys and girls that are out there driving, that have those stars on them, they've been driving for Walmart for many, many, many years. And they've been driving safe for many, many years. And I'm going to tell you, you know, you guys out there already know this. Driving on the road is dangerous enough. Driving a big rig, a semi-tractor trailer with a 53-foot trailer through traffic, through LA, through the Bay Area, through the mountains. That's a challenge. That's a challenge. Because we have a bunch of other people that are out there that are not professional drivers, that are not in their car every day, that are not on the roads every single day like we are. And they're relying on a GPS. They're not paying attention. They're listening to music. Oh, this is my turn. Let me get off. They don't know how to merge. We'll talk about that in another video. I really want to talk to the four-wheelers out there. Not so much the big riggers, because the big riggers know how to merge. You can't go any faster than you can go, right? Coming up that on-ramp. It is what it is. But a four-wheeler, they have an accelerated pedal, and I'm going to talk about the accelerated pedal in another video. But it's dangerous. And to go 3 million miles and be safe every single day and go home safe every single day, that's an achievement. And when I see those guys, I tell them so. And I tell them, thank you for driving safe. Now, how long am I going to be at Walmart? I don't know. I've got many years yet to go before I think about retirement. I got 10, 15, possibly 20, depending on my body, till I retire. Can I reach one of those achievements? I think so, yes. But it's going to take some hard work. Paying attention, not being distracted. Getting out, looking, walking around, doing your 360. Swinging wide. It's a frickin' trailer for those bonehead truckers out there. Swing wide, it's a frickin' trailer. Wide doesn't hit anything. I used to tell my students that all the time. You know, we wanted them to be 3 feet, within 3 feet of the curb, but not touching when they're making a turn. If they went a little wide, I was like, you know what? You didn't hit anything, right? Right. Let's just practice it, get better. That way, those smaller vehicles don't think that that's an opportunity or a doorway for them to go around you on a turn. That's why we get close to the curb. But swinging wide doesn't hit anything. So again, be safe out there. Watch out for those four-wheelers. Four-wheelers, watch out for the big rigs. I know you see us. I know you see us. We're too big to not be seen. And you underestimate our speed. And we'll talk about speed. We'll talk about getting in front of big riggers. And we'll talk about how much weight we're towing and how you think we could stop quickly. We cannot. So be careful when you get in front of us and slam on your brakes, because that's going to be dangerous for you, dangerous for us, and dangerous for everybody else around us. For now, I'm going to hit the rack. I got to get to bed. I got to get up in the morning. Tomorrow's my go home day. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Saturday, Sunday off. This week anyway. Next week I go, I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I think it is my schedule for next week. So most of June I've had the weekend off, which is pretty cool. But coming the next July and August, I'll be midweek days off, which not too bad. But anyway, everybody be safe. Stay in that right lane, truckers. Right lane trucking, right? Only if we're passing, we should be over in the other lanes. And those four-wheelers out there, understand that that's our lane. We try to stay in it as much as possible, but we do have to come around other slower vehicles every once in a while, and we do have to get in that left lane. But for the most part, we want to be right lane trucking. All right, peace. Good night.